today, before we begin, let me ask you, do you guys like chocolate? I love chocolate. I'm sure you guys must have had a lot of chocolate yesterday, or at least some candy. I know I did. Yesterday, and this morning. You know why? Because it was Halloween yesterday, which is why today I picked a very special book that involves my favorite candy, which is chocolate. And so today's book is The Chocolate Challenge. Seriously, this book literally looks like a chocolate bar. This is why you know that it involves chocolate. Oops. Chocolate. I just want to eat it. Just kidding. But before we even go into the book, look, there are stickers, chocolate stickers, and there's scratch and sniff. Look, scratch this. It smells like heaven. No, it doesn't. It smells like chocolate, but chocolate is chocolate. Anyway, so this book is about a chocolate challenge in a town called Scottsdale. In Scottsdale, there are two elementary schools. Their names are Granville and Deerfield. These two schools, every year these two schools have a chocolate challenge. Boom. There should be that little bomb emoji over here. Boom. The chocolate challenge. Boom. Anyway, every year they have a chocolate challenge. Boom. Which is where they sell 5 delicious, rare candy bars, chocolate candy bars that are only sold once a year, exclusively at the chocolate challenge. What? You got it. These chocolates are Sweet and Simple, Toffee Crunch, Lava, Triple Crown, and S'mores. Those already sound delicious to me. I wish they existed. I would love it if I lived in Scottsdale. I love chocolate. You guys got the gist of that, right? Okay. Anyway, I love chocolate. But anyway, in the chocolate challenge, the two schools have to compete to sell the most chocolate bars in Scottsdale. This year, Phoebe and Evan are co-captains for Granville, and Julie and Gabe are captains for Deerfield. Now, Phoebe she likes math, and she's all facts. And so she realized a little problem in the chocolate challenge. You know what this is? You see, every single year, Deerfield always wins the chocolate challenge. And nobody really knows why, except for Phoebe. Phoebe realized that the biggest sales on Granville's side aren't even as much as one of the biggest sales aren't even as much as the biggest sales on Deerfield's side. Crazy, right? So this means Granville automatically loses. And Phoebe wants to make this right. She wants, for once, for Granville to win this challenge. So she does something that might not really be the best choice, but at the moment seems right. She goes over to Deerfield's side of the town and steals one of their biggest sales. Dun dun dun! Although this is to fair things out, Gabe and Julie thinks this is very unfair. So they decide to get them right back and steal one of their sales. But now they're both mad at each other. I mean, Deerfield stole Granville's sale and Granville stole Deerfield's sale. Would you like that? I would not. I mean, at least discuss this with each other for a bit. But But after this, no discussing. This is all war. They are now throwing pranks back and forth at each other. It's a prank war. And you know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of the Tapper twins go to war with each other. This is another book where the Tapper twins, who are Claudia and Reese, are throwing pranks at each other. Just like Evan, Phoebe, Julie, and Gabe are doing the same. Weird, right? So yeah, things aren't pretty. They sell chocolate, which is good, but they also prank each other. And turns out these pranks are making their sales a record low. Not good. So there's pranks, and then pranks, and then pranks, and then pranks until boom. I have no words to explain, partially because I don't want to give spoilers. If you want to find out what happens next, who won the challenge? Is Granville finally going to fight its way up? Or is Deerfield going to take its usual place as first? Read the book to find out. I think I would give this book 4 out of 5 stars. This is kind of like the typical book you would find. There are kids, there's a problem, they try to solve the problem, but it doesn't go very well. And the problem gets bigger, and then the problem is solved. Just like any good book. I don't think I've shared a lot of books that are kind of this typical book. I think there's only 1 or 2 that I'm going to share. But this one, it just got me because A, there's chocolate. I love chocolate. And B, well, I mean, it's actually pretty nice how they kind of, it seems like this kind of crazy fight, but it's really teaching them that this is not good. You should tell a teacher before you start stealing your other school's sales. So this has a very good moral of like teamwork and friendship and fairity, I guess. And yeah, all of the characters play a major role in the story also, which makes me feel kind of good. Besides the teachers who are really just there to teach the kids. But anyway, so yeah, most of everything in this book is it's like one of those books where if you remove a part, well, you can't go any further. Things will be very different between all the characters' relationship. So, yeah, that's the chocolate challenge. Chocolatey and challenging. Not really challenging, but you know what I mean. Next time you're looking for a great, sweet read, see what I did there? You want to look for the chocolate challenge. It will melt in your mouth. Not literally, because you're not actually eating the book, even though it looks like a chocolate bar. I just meant it. You know what I mean. I just meant it as a pun. But it does look like a chocolate bar. It does look like a chocolate bar, seriously. But anyway, don't forget, read on. Just kidding.